What's going on, little bro?
What's up, Hannibal? What's going on?
Chilling, man. I mean, hold on. Shoot, hold on. How do I get a pair, brother? How do I get a pair?
Oh man, I'll hook you up, bro.
Oh no, you don't want that hookup, bro. You don't want that hookup.
Got the fake buffs on today. You hear me?
Not the buffs. Oh man. What's going on, my brothers?
Man, living life, man. Trying to get by.
Hey, I think we all in that boat right now. I think we all in that boat.
Yeah,
Real.
it's good to see you, big bro. It's good to hear from you.
Hey man, you too, man. You too.
I know
Today's been a busy day.
Oh, come on, man. Really? Really? Yeah. I mean, if you was gonna say something new, you should have said, "Man, today I didn't do nothing today." Man. Then I would have stopped the show.
Bro.
If you would have said that.
Well, check this piece out. Mm-hmm. So I had the janaza. Mm-hmm. I had to make some moves first to get things ready for the janaza, right? That was a blessing. Family was happy. Boom. Got home, changed clothes, grabbed the girls, got to work, did some side work. While I'm out working, picked up a website client, got a call for a website, and got 2 calls for logos, bro.
This is why you was doing the flex. Yeah.
And while connecting with one of the clients to do logo, she's like, yo, you do websites too? I absolutely do websites. So I tell you, that's 2, if it be the will of Allah, that's 2 websites, 2 logos, and I'm getting paid for while I'm out working.
That's a praise be to Allah.
Come on, praise be to Allah, man.
No,
but
really,
I always look at it from how Allah, all right, son, I need you to go do this and make sure this family's okay. And if you do it right, watch this. Because I missed money today doing that. I had some money lined up this morning. It was like, I got to cancel that because I need to go make sure they're taken care of.
I had a similar story today. No clients. But I had to put some serious money aside, man, to go take care of a family issue.
Yes, sir.
But nah, my blessing was that I got you here. Because I know what you said, but I'm like, there's no way, because I just know your schedule. I know how you work. I know how you move.
Bro.
But
if I commit, I commit.
Yeah, that I know about you, but it's still just unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you, man. I don't even know how you be available for janazas. That's crazy.
Hey, we gotta make sure our family's taken care of. Oh,
Inshallah.
I think I sent you a text.
You sent me a text about yes, sir. You sent me a text.
Okay.
That was the family?
No, that was a different family. You didn't know. Oh, yeah, you don't know who that was?
No, sir. Oh, yeah, no, sir. No, I don't.
So I'm trying to think how to put it. Big little man, wife, just lost a family member.
Man, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
Wife.
Stop.
That was the wife who messaged me, bro. Well, actually, look, we can speak on this part. I'm just gonna ask that this part don't be public. Mm-hmm. Can I get that agreement?
Previously, Hannibal was speaking on a funeral he conducted in Phoenix, Arizona.
Since I've been talking to this family, brothers like, man, Brother Hannibal, you're godsend. Bro, you don't understand what you have done. And this is before we even got to the janazah. This is just me finding out that he lost his wife.
Hey, you know what a janazah is?
Nah, I don't. I was gonna ask you about that.
It's a funeral. It's an Islamic funeral. So we call it janazah. So for the services, before we even got to the service, just helping them get things in order. And just the stuff that Allah was blessing me to say to him, bro. Brother's like, man, Brother Hannibal, you have literally lifted me and my family 10, 12 feet higher above ground now. You've made this transition so much easier. And just to know when we got to the services, brother's like, yo, whatever you need, I don't care what it is, I got you. Like, no. Who do we need to honor? Not me. Send that up.
Yeah.
Brother, no, like, your family now. I'm like, man, brother, don't worry about all that. Like, he was like, how much I owe you? Come on, Chief. Man, at the end of the day, like, bro, when we did the services for his wife and I had the men that was there, I said, look, I turned around, I said, look, I'm gonna say original salute. When I say original salute, I want y'all to bring it right here to your eyebrow. And then I'm gonna say ready front. And then when I say ready front, I want you to count down to 4 silently and come down. I said, and then after we saluted, I said, we saluted this sister because at the end of the day, she was a soldier for God. Family. So, but yeah, bro, we can get started whenever you started.
No, listen. Okay, no. Hey, thank you for the introduction. This is the Under Wraps podcast. This is a show my brother and I started on an organic type of thing. Wasn't really we can just say that the podcast came out in a need. It was a timing thing, really, which is
Right.
to me, when things happen like that, those are the best things. And the podcast really is dedicated to go behind the lives and careers of individuals, man, and go deeper into the individual, and so far, man, my brother would tell you all of our interviews, it's not a lot, but we just started. We literally hit each other up every day about it. But ask my brother, every time we've done an interview, the people who get interviewed, their energy after they do it is, man, bring me back. Let's do it again. Am I lying?
No, sir. Because we come on here with with good energy. We genuine. We don't come on here to force you to talk about your life. We don't get on here to force you to talk about something you don't want to talk about. So I'll give them a heads up. Like, is there anything you want to not talk about? Anything that's off limits? They just say, hey man, let's go straight in. And that's what we've been doing. And I feel like the people that we interviewed, it's all been a success. Not one interview was bad, and we just want to keep the ball rolling.
Yes, sir. Okay.
And tonight, we're bringing you on really to have a talk with you, Hannibal. To be honest with you, just really to have a talk. I'm gonna tell you, we planned it already before, but when I seen the title, to Savior's Day, which well, I won't say some stuff on record, but when I seen the title, I kind of think, even though I wanted to talk to you, in a weird way, I think that this was going to be the way I wanted to approach the conversation and where I think it might can go. And listen, wherever we go, I'm gonna need you to like put your seatbelt on. And when you need to honk that horn, man, honk that horn. If something stand out, something, wait, what'd you just say? Whoa, man, honk that horn, because we might need to slow down sometimes, okay?
Right.
All right, hand, listen.
Yes, sir.
Well, just straight off the back, when you saw the lecture title to the minister's address that will be given on Savior's Day, I believe February 28th.
7. Yes, sir.
What came to mind?
Man, brother, first and foremost, I got excited. First of all, assalamu alaikum, my brothers, peace and blessings.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
I got excited, bro. I was already, I'll say this. I had to contact this hospital. I forgot to call him back.
Oh,
I had
and
to
real quick, hold on. And
Yes.
tell my brother what it is and what does it mean, and then continue.
In regards to the title?
Yeah.
Hold on real quick.
That's his daughter, Nuri. Watch.
Elijah.
Oh, Elijah. Okay.
Yeah. The title is Swan Song, SWAN.
Okay.
And I'm looking for the definition real quick because I know a couple people posted it already. And I don't have my phone in front of me because I need a lot of charge. But when I first saw the graphic, I had to personally contact my brother.
Okay.
Just be honest with you. I had to contact the actual designer of the graphic. And in the text message, as I paraphrase, I don't have it in front of me. I was like, brother, you did it again, bro. I said, bro, when I saw that graphic, I dang near dropped down to my knees because just how much it caught me. And he informed me, he said, man, bro, I was struggling creatively for a few days. And I think Allah finally gave me my breakthrough. I was like, no, he gave you a breakthrough. And to see such a title like that, knowing that Swan Song represents someone's final performance, someone's final public performance. And for the minister to even be saying, he thinks Allah has prepared him to have one more message. And he already was saying that he was pretty much done already. And I tie even the title Swan Song to how he's been mentioning to us over the years that we listen to him like a lovely song. And when you listen to somebody or listen to something like a lovely song, you take a moment and you enjoy the song and you go back to your regular daily activities. So when we listen to the minister and he's telling us what we should and shouldn't do and how to guide us, and we allow it to tickle the ear, and then we go back to hear a message like that and to tie it to that and to know that he's saying this, if it be the will of Allah, it will be his last or potentially his last public message. Very, very interesting, bro. Very, very interesting.
Yeah. I salute you for that.
Hannibal,
I had a question, Jay.
Oh, go ahead.
I just wanted to know how you get into music. What was you doing before this that motivated you to start putting your crafts together and really take it serious? Cause my brother told me a lot about you. He showed me a couple songs. You got a couple albums out, I believe.
Ooh,
so
no albums yet. I'm working on one. On.
My bad. That's my bad.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
So we all
it's actually a funny story what got me into music. I always loved music. I used to sing in the choir for school. I played instruments growing up. I was actually the lead on the trumpet. I played the trombone, the bass keyboard. Also played. I was learning the sax. Oh yeah. I was nice in junior high, bro. I was nice. But then I went to a white high school and I was like, I'm not playing here. I was learning the saxophone. I recently spoke to my music instructor about picking up a trumpet and relearning the craft of it. Now, when it comes to rap, I've always been a fan of it. I used to want to be a producer when I was really, really young. And this is the funny story. What really got me into rapping was this. We would go out on the weekends. I would go pick up my little brother and we'll be out on the strip or wherever we're at. And there'll be some females around, whatever. And my brother, his strength, this is, my brother's strength has always been rapping. He's always wanted to be the entertainer. And he will start rapping, freestyle, handling his bit. Like, I see you doing it. But for some reason, he will always lean it towards trying to clown on me in the midst of his rap. look at this right here. And I'd be like, so, and I didn't know how to rap. So I'd be like, yo, bro, you stupid though. Oh, and it was just like, you. I was like, I bet. One day I downloaded all these instrumentals and I spent the whole day just trying to just, then I'll stop, go listen to some Jada Kiss. All right, let's see if I can sound like Jada. Let me go listen to Buster real quick.
We've been
like
through them days. Yeah,
Bro,
right.
Let me go listen to this person. And then I would start mimicking. And then one day, another weekend, we out. He started doing this thing again. Bet. I came back, blazed them on something. Everybody was like, oh, And from that point, we just started tag teaming. I would freestyle. I love freestyling. I'll start freestyling with him. Then I didn't realize at the time my pen game was better than my freestyle. So I started writing tracks and then things that come to my mind. And then he started utilizing some of my punchlines, some of my lyrics, and some of his music. Like, bro, this is yours. Take it. And then from that point, it became a thing. Anytime beats came on, I would download and do MP3 data CDs, 2,000 instrumentals on it. And then when I went to Houston, we had this thing when I was in college. My boys would get in a car and we had a "You Can't Skip a Beat." The beat could be trash.
I remember that. I know EU's on that too. Go ahead.
The beat could be trash. Man, it could be skipping. It didn't matter. If it came on and it was your turn, you had to figure out how to spit to that beat. And it, just helped me grow a little bit, So at the end of the day, they talk about to be a master of a craft, you got to have over 10,000 hours of it. I got way more than 10,000 hours. I just didn't put the energy into trying to pursue it because my little brother was talking about this yesterday. My little brother will be compared to me all the time. You need to be more like Hannibal. You need to be more like Hannibal. You need to be more like Hannibal. Hannibal's good at this. Hannibal's good at that. Hannibal gets straight A's. Hannibal, he's doing basketball, football, running track, playing music, doing this. And it was like, I hated that. And the one thing he had that he was already better than me in was rapping. So I never wanted to come into that lane. So I stayed away because I never wanted to compete with my little brother. I wanted him to have something for himself. And we talked about that yesterday. He even said, bro, I wish you would have. And I wish that I could have accepted you back then because we could have did some stuff.
100.
I hope I answered your question.
No, you did. Hey, you was on point with that one. But I noticed you mentioned a couple of artists like Jadakiss and Busta Rhymes. Did you ever have one artist that you looked up to that made you just want to rap, made you want to, write down, jot some stuff, start freestyling some more?
Yes. One of my favorites of all time is Busta. Like I always told people, if I was to create the perfect version for me of what I would want, I want to be able to spit like Busta, Jadakiss, a mixture of Jadakiss. I want to have the swag like Fab. I want to be smooth like Loon or LL Cool J, and I just always loved Nas. But when it came to freestyling and just coming up with some creative stuff, I was listening to Cameron, Jadakiss. Those are like off top. As soon as they came on, I would hear something and be like, yo, what if I said it like this though?
Right.
What if I did it like, and then I'll start jotting just off of something I heard them say, which would give me some ideas. And then I'll go from there. Then you start bringing Jay-Z in and you start bringing the Game. You start bringing in some Snoop stuff. And then I started just mixing in just different aspects. And then because my family's from the East Coast and me growing up on the West and then me going to college in the South, I was able to just pick up so many different vibes. And it was just like, oh, what if you mix this up like this? And one of my favorite artists that I think, I'm not gonna say slept on, but I think is misunderstood is Kanye.
Oh man.
And now I tell people, don't call Kanye a rapper no more. He's an artist. And what he's given us is what artists call an expression. So that's why he can be offbeat. He can come in and out in between the punches and in between gaps and do some weird stuff and have long periods with no rap and just it's an expression. If you go to a gallery or a show, you're getting an expression. That's what, in my humble opinion, that's what Donda is.
Oh,
I wasn't trying to jump ahead of the show.
Man,
Just throwing it out there, though. Just throwing it out there.
About that, man.
He opening it up.
I hear him.
Well, you trying to go somewhere with that E or what? Because we can.
I'm gonna hand you the rock, bro. I'm about to.
Yeah, all right, do what you do. Listen, I'm gonna kind of stay right there.
Okay.
We talked about this offline, man. How you feel about the Donda? How I felt about it. Speaking on the Donda, do you think that album? Where do you think that album will end up having the impact that it's justly due? Do you think it's gonna be? Do you think everything that's the Donda has received is all we're gonna get, or do you think that that's something that's gonna develop in time, and then later people are gonna be like, man, you know what album we slept on, and it's that Donda. Like, do you think it's gonna be something like that?
It's the latter. It's later in time, and when you look at now, I'm going to use this comparison. I'm not saying he's this person. If we were to do a comparison of Kanye to like a Dr. King didn't get to see integration come into fruition like that.
Right.
He didn't get to see what you see now in regards of different races working together and doing certain. He didn't get to see that. It came past him. He saw something down the line. Kanye may never see it happen, but at some point people will look and say, damn, this album's really, it's really a spiritual healing type of album. It really takes you on a higher vibration. But a lot of times we focus on such a low vibration, and most music we listen to takes us to our lower desires, that it's hard to accept something from up high. If you think about Nipsey Hussle's album, Victory Lap, it was already fire, but a lot of people didn't, come on, let's be honest. Everybody didn't know Nipsey like that.
No.
But when Nipsey made his transition, yo, this album fire. Yeah, we knew that. Y'all just coming on late.
Exactly.
So I think the same thing. Donda, one thing about Kanye and anyone I'm gonna call a trendsetter, setting trends are breaking down barriers. The people that do it first, it's like a firstborn child. You got all the bruises. Because you're the one going through the thorns and trying to figure things out to create a new way for the ones coming behind you. So what Kanye's doing and how he's meshing in different aspects of music, not saying it's not being done, not saying it's never been done, but in comparison to what's coming out now, it's so different that later on people will start going in that direction, and then it'll be like, oh, y'all sound like Kanye. You think Kanye he says it in his album. He says it in Donda, like y'all been biting my style. So, so down the line, he's doing something new. And when it's new and you're used to a certain, it's always hard to accept it. You look at mumble rap. I'm not a big fan of mumble rap, but I see it's something new. The old you don't want to accept the new stuff because it's unorthodox from the way we currently flow. But at some point, at the end of the day, all they did was take the hooks and make the hooks verses now. That's really what music is now. And I thought about that back when I was in high school, like, yo, what if we did this? I just didn't know how to do it yet. Digging down the line, man.
I 100% agree with you. If you want my take on Donda,
come on, Elijah, give it to us.
I feel like it's something different.
Okay.
And I feel like everybody fully haven't accepted that yet, because we kind of used to, the 808 Heartbreaks Kanye. Yes. Even like when Yeezus came out, it was a different Kanye, bro. Now this Donda, it's like he hasn't said it, but he's basically making that statement in his music. I'm not like you other niggas, bro. Like straight up, bro, because he gets compared to Drake's and Wayne's in those conversations, bro. But like you said, Hannibal, he's an artist, and artists, they always come up with a new picture, a different picture. So I feel like Donda was a new picture that he just presented to the world, and one day everybody's gonna go back on it. We're gonna be like, damn, like I get this shit now. You feel me?
Yes.
Like, it's kind of hard for some people. I'm not gonna say to myself. I know it's kind of hard to, grab towards and listen to every track and just nod your head, because that's not how the album is, bro.
That's not how the album is, bro.
Yeah.
So that's my on down there, bro.
Well, if I could throw a question to you, Elijah. Okay. Look at it. We know that everybody didn't accept Jay-Z with Change Clothes. Everybody didn't accept Jay-Z with 444. If we were to look at Kanye from College Dropout, and we worked through his whole catalog, we literally walked through his whole catalog, 808, Yeezy, Heartbreak, all the way up to Donda and everything in between. If we really paid attention, we will see his growth, his development, and almost every album or every 3 albums, you see a full change of Kanye. The thing is, if you didn't follow along the process, it comes off as, what is he doing? What is this?
Wow,
this is different.
That's a great.
It's been different.
It's a big different, yeah.
He never had an album and followed up with the same exact flow, the same exact cadence, topic. It was always something else.
Just kept going.
I 100% agree with you on that, bro. And I'm happy you brought that up, because, a lot of people didn't know that shit, bro. Because they just want the same Kanye. And like the shit that he does, they'll think he's overreacting or he's acting crazy. That's just an artist at work, bro.
That's an artist at work. Yeah. And do you remember the movie Finding Forrester?
I'm not familiar with
that.
He played basketball.
He was a writer. He was a writer, yeah.
In school, right? And if you remember, he met the guy who wrote books or whatever.
Right.
And he gave him some guidance on how to write. And the professor started tripping on him to the point that he thought he was plagiarism. And that guy came to the school. And when he came to the school, he made this point. He said, the writer should not be the one reading his words. I'm paraphrasing how he said it.
Yeah.
But he was like, the writer should not be the one reading his words to the public. If you look at Kanye, he's an artist, but we're trying to make an artist a marketing genius. Let me phrase it: a public spokesman at the same time.
Right.
But at the same time, he wants to speak for himself too. But you can't be mad at him because he didn't go to school to be a public speaker. He probably don't even take classes that, what's the best way I should present how should I sit when I'm having these meetings? No. I'm going to speak me because I'm an artist, and if you don't get it, you just don't get it.
Right, and I feel like, being an artist myself, when you be you, and you more organic, that's how people gravitate towards you.
Yes.
It's when your music is better, and it's just different, bro. Like, let's be honest, 90% of these rappers sound the same, bro.
Only 90?
Probably more than that. But like my generation, I can tell you all of us sound the same, bro. Mm-hmm. That's why me personally, I fell back from music, and I'm trying to get into that mode again, to where I told you about this, Justin. Just talk about more of my life and what's going on and around me and in the world, period. And let's see what the audience think about that. Me personally, I don't care what they think about that.
That part.
I want to get my point across. So maybe one day they go back and they like, oh shit, this nigga was right. And they can relate to my shit more. Like, Justin produced this song called Want Me Dead. he made that beat in like 15 minutes, and I came back in there, and to this day, like we can both agree that's my best track.
Yeah, I really do like that song. I really do like that song. That's crazy.
And the intros of our podcast, and that shit was just so organic, bro. And to this day, I just go back. I'm like, damn, man, I gotta get back in that bag, bro, that mode. Cause I told Justin, like, I don't know where I was, bro. Like, I was in a dungeon somewhere. It just took me somewhere else, bro, like mentally. I just wanted to do something different, and I did it. So it's like, you can always do something different, no matter what. If somebody doesn't like it, it's all about how you feel about it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to add something to what you were saying. Something to what you both were saying, right? I was thinking, man, like I was watching I think it was the Holy Grail. Remember the Holy Grail Jay-Z album?
Yes.
So they got something on YouTube out there where Timbaland was talking. So you know, like Jay-Z had his part where he was talking and he had Timbaland. So Timbaland, so whatever year that was, I could look right now, but I don't want to.
I think it was 2014, 2015.
I think it's 2014. I think that's what I said too. So around that time. So Timbaland recalled a conversation that he had with, I think it was Cole. I think it was J. Cole. And he said that, you know, him and J. Cole was talking, right? And I think J. Cole at the time was frustrated with some of the things my brother highlighted, which you highlighted, with everybody sounding the same and whatnot. And Timbaland said this to him. He said, listen, bro. He said, just keep doing real music because real music will come back.
Yes.
He said, you just gotta wait.
Gotta wait.
Now this is 8 years later, right? Hit Boy, who is the hottest producer, arguably, right now. And this I would say he's this generation, but he's like my age, you know, 30, 33, 34, whatever. He teams up, drops 2 albums of Nas, right? Now, when you hear Nas on Hit Boy's beats, you hear like that old Nas, but not old. Like you hear the old as far as his delivery,
the style.
But yeah, his style is still Nas, but what he's talking to is still is like pertaining to you now, what's going on now, right? But check this out. Because I was listening to Nas, so I'm saying this for a reason because I'm about to ask both of y'all a question. Because I'm listening to these albums, I kind of get Nas fever. I'm like, man, let me go back and let me dig up some of this Nas stuff because I never was a serious Nas fan like that. I've heard like Illmatic, Stillmatic, but never like that. Not like I usually listen to the Blueprint and stuff like that. And there was a song he did that reminded me of why I first fell in love with Nas, The Rewind. Was that what it's called? Where he's talking about Han, can you hear me? E. Oh no. Oh no.